got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's KD in at the small forward position. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Out to the right wing. Holmgren finds Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target.
Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Holmgren against Smith. VanVleet right side. That shot missing. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach, and he knows this team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Williams kicks to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Houston moving the ball around. VanVleet with the bounce pass. Hartenstein with it, guarded now by Durant. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Off target from three-point range. Thompson in the corner. And then jammed down right as he goes over Jalen Williams.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander against VanVleet. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant. KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the slam by Williams.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Holmgren with it, picked up by VanVleet. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Clint Capella comes in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. Eason's shot is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Passes to Williams. It's stolen by Adams. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he makes the first.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Here's Holiday. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Wiggins passes to Williams. Adams, some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Isaiah Joe.
Capella kicks to Adams. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Oklahoma City ball.
Here's Caruso. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Thompson passes to Adams. Offensive rebound. Well, Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Wiggins passes to Joe. The shot and game clock separated by 4. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. It's deflected. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
The Thunder, 18.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Clint Capella is out there with Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. VanVleet passes to Smith. He can't hit that time. Good D by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Williams with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Kept alive. Now the pass to Joe. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Joe's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude going by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. And Houston again with the bucket.
And not much breathing room there. The step-back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Lock at 6. That one falls.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Durant. Şengün, and Şengün is right there. Şengün's got 8 points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Those second chance points can add up.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Aaron Holiday.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
And he gets it back. 2 points. That one goes. The Thunder leading by 4. Shots good by Williams. He's got 6. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Scooped up, and he makes that one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Adams, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And then for Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
For the Thunder, Williams.
Here's Adams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, you love when Steven Adams shows his strength. Even with the defense in his grill, he finds a way to score.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Second team foul.
And that one misses. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Knocked away. Thompson against Dort. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 6.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Nails the baby hook. 1:29 left here in the second. Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
To the wing right side. Here's Hartenstein. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside, Dort kicks it out to Wiggins. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
The Thunder, 47.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off the spot and put the ball on the floor.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. And it's Caruso in at the point. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Kenrich Williams comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mitchell in for Jalen Williams. In the corner, Wallace with it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. And for Houston, they're shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. To the paint, here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. It's stolen by Smith. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there, and the shot is good.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. It reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game. An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute is intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Durant.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Mitchell. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Back to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Caruso against VanVleet. Going inside for 3. Smith. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Jabari Smith picks one up.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Holmgren hits them both. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams inside. Şengün covering. 5 to shoot. Joe passes to Caruso. A three-pointer, no good. It's trailed by 5. And stolen by Williams. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Clint Capella comes in for Smith. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Dort, he's...
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Pass to Capella. The jump hook, and that's off the glass and in.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Holmgren finds Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Adams. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender. That time sends it back.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
City ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Dort kicks to Holmgren. On the wing, Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them.
60.
Back right after this. With 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Rockets trail by 6. Durant is out there with Smith. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Thompson in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Oklahoma City's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it, picked up by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Rocket shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Dort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Houston making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. There's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Şengün, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 18 points for Şengün.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up to Houston. 8-point game.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And it's Dort off the drive. And it's blocked by Şengün. In the corner, it's Eason. And it's blocked. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside.
Well, that's a big-time strong take right there by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the deck. Score it. Yes, sir.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Alex Caruso is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Thompson passes to KD. VanVleet kicks to Thompson. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Here's the ball.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's KD, and it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Dort passes to Holmgren to the left side wing. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Rockets trailed by 4. VanVleet looking around. stolen by Dort. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. Deflects the pass. Here's Smith. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're up by 2. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Down low, here's Dort. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Van Vliet passes to Thompson. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort again, Oklahoma City.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Van Vliet finishes to Smith. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter. 1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Bullseye!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Smith outside. Shot from free throw range. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Şengün. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson passes to Şengün. Misses from close range. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And here now the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve. That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
It's in! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. For the win. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here are the Rockets now. We've got Jabari Smith. And Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And it's Durant. And it's Adams in at the 5.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
It's tipped. Williams with the steal. Dort against Thompson. And Dort gets it to go.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Left side, Williams. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Eason. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
But Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
Fred Van Vliet.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Houston making a switch. Şengün's checked in. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not.
Oh, the power on that threw down.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness, the skill, the flash. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, do your thing.
Timeout call for Rockets. It's tied at 93. 1:37 left in overtime. Shot from the inbound. And Van Vliet lays it in. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
Once Fred Van Vliet, you've got to be kidding.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
My goodness, Lou Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Got it. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
To the middle. Here's Eason. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Driving to the basket. Yes, and the foul. That one on Thompson.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Not only ties it up with the hoop, but puts them in front now with the free throw. That could be the play of the game if they come out on top.
It counts, and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred Van Vliet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score.
Third personal. 4th team foul.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. There's the drive. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
A clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Yeah, we're not talking just a little bit. He's given up a lot of size there. But with a basket being so important to them, he didn't let it throw him off.
There's Van Vliet. Broke loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
To tie, it falls! But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And there they go. They're headed to the replay monitor right now. If they overturn this and call that basket good, we'll have yet another overtime.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
They're reversing the call. They've looked at the replay. They have decided that he did beat the buzzer. Strap yourselves in for another period, Greg, of overtime.
And Kevin, I'm strapped in. I mean, this game's been so much fun. Maybe we'll get to see a few more buzzer beaters.
Wouldn't that be fun? And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Here's Caruso. And he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now, Holmgren. Caruso, bounce pass. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Welcome to the floor, your Hot City!
Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Kevin Durant in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thunder with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. He kicks to Holmgren. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's it.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Rockets trail by 5. For 3, Van Vliet. And the 3 ball is good. Van Vliet's got 30.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're in front by 2. 122 left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
It's stolen by Dort. For the finish, trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And an intentional foul right there. Williams is checked in for the Thunder.
Second team foul. Thunder substitution. Williams.
Houston on D, trailing by 4. Here's Holmgren. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Van Vliet, a shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Timeout call for Rockets. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And he shot it well in college. Holmgren hoping to see that transition to the pro game.
Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 6 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. And so here is Oklahoma City. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And the Rockets with possession here. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. Van Vliet's got 34.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred Van Vliet does just that.
Higgins, right side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game.
And what a dominant performance he's put on here in overtime. He has been on an absolute tear.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a one-point game. Got that bucket in no time at all. 37 points for him.
And just no better time to catch fire from three than overtime. He's hitting those triples like it's nothing.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams.
Thunder substitution.
Oklahoma City shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. The kick out to Williams. Passes it to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Capella. Thompson finds Van Vliet. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wiggins. A finish. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The pass to Williams. Back to Dort. The kick out to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've led by as much as 10. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Capella. Thompson in the corner. A baseline J. Wiggins with the block. Capella. It's in!
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against the rim.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Checked in for Houston. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Holmgren's checked in. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Substitution on the court. Backcourt violation call.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And stolen by Thompson. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Time called here. The Thunder decides to talk it over. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw the play to make it happen.
Pass to Hartenstein. Yes!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
There's Van Fleet. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Well, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down, and that's a big whistle.
That will count. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting for it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.